It's another time on the radio where we talk sports on this number one super station, Living Radio, the voice of truth. Good evening, Abba fans. Good evening, Edinburgh City. Good evening, Nigeria. Welcome to Sports Watch. You know that Sports Watch is a program where we'll analyze extensively what is going on in the world of sports, not forgetting the table tennis, AFCON, and what is making waves in the Euro. Welcome to Sports Watch. My name is Clement Okukwe, aka Mr. Sporty Zone. Keep your dial locked on this super ever blazing station, and I will be right back with the headlines. Now we will be starting the show this afternoon with what is happening in the world of tennis, where Emma Raducanu is one of the champions that have been picked for the Laureus Award. Now, US Open champion Emma Raducanu is one of the 6 British sports stars nominated for the 2022 Laureus World Sports Award. Diver Tom Daley and BMX racer Bethany Shriver, who won gold at last year's Tokyo Olympics, are also nominated, along with 13-year-old Sky Brown, who won skating board bronze. Britain's most successful Paralympian, Sarah Story, is also recognized. Cyclist Max Cavendish completes the UK nominees. The 36-year-old took his tally of Tour de France stage wins to 34 last July to equal the record set by cycling great Eddie Merckx. He is up for the Laureus World Comeback of the Year award, along with Daley Brown. Now, Raducanu, who was named the 2021 BC Sports Personality of the Year in December, is among the nominees for the Laureus World Breaking Through of the Year award. The 19-year-old became the first tennis player to win a Grand Slam title as a qualifier when she beat Leila Fernandez in New York in September. Now, Daley ended his long wait for an Olympic gold medal as he took victory along Marty Lee in men's synchronized 10-meter platform event in Tokyo. At 13 years and 28 years, Brown became British youngest Olympic medal winner of all time when she finished third in the women's park skating boarding final at Tokyo Games. Just over a year before the Games, she fractured her skull and broke her bones in her arm during a training fall. Shriver is nominated of the Laureus World Action Sports Award. The 22-year-old became the first woman to win gold at both the BMX World Championship and the Olympics when she triumphed in the women's BMX racing finals. Now, the winner will be announced in the virtual award show in April. That is it for this young lady at 19. She is doing great things for herself, and it is not fluke that she has been nominated as one of the best, and she's going to claim this award at the end of the day. Now, let's look at what is going on. At the end of the day, we'll see if or not this award is going to be given, and just like I said, it is going to be on April. So let's keep our fingers crossed and watch as things is going to happen as it unfolds. Now let's go to the home front in the MPFL. It is happening again in the camp of Heartland. It is not a good story coming out in the camp of Heartland, where Julius Ibido, a former captain of Heartland FC, has gone down on his knees, pleading with the Nazi Millionaires to pay him his outstanding 7.45 million entitlement that accrued during his 13-year service to the two-time CAF Champions League losing finalists. The midfielder, who spent 13 seasons with the club, which later captained for 4 years, exclusively told Living Radio that the money would be of immense help to him in his current trying moment following the death of his 83-year-old mother, late Mrs. Anna Ubido, who passed on Sunday, 30th January 2022. Now, Ubido, 37, revealed that Adores Heartland FC Hence, he held back the urge to drag the five-time Nigerian Top Flight League champions to the league management company, that is the LMC, or the industrial court. Obido joined Heartland in 2007 and was eased out at the close of 2018-2019 campaign. He later took his career to his home state team, Warri Wolves, giving a breakthrough of how the struggling NPFL sides owed him 7.45 million. Ubido disclosed that Heartland owed him 3 months' salary amounting to 2.2 million and 5.25 million sign-on fees. I've heard back, prompting my legal advisors to push this matter to the industrial court or the LMC, Ubido told in an emotional-laden tone on Tuesday. This is born out of my love for the club. It is a club after my heart, and I hold them in high esteem. This accounted for the reasons I played and served the country with all my heart for 13 good years. It is not a good story coming out of the Heartland camp, where this man has been pleading that he should be paid his arrears, what is due for him. And you know, you cannot forget that in a hurry, that Heartland has been having problems and issues when it comes to paying players, owing players about 9 months' salary, and it is not a very good one, coming from this young man also that have served Heartland with all his heart, and he is being owed such huge amount of money. It is not really a good one though. Now, not forgetting that today is match day 10 fixture today in the NPFL. There are matches to be looked out for, and these matches are going to play at the same time. That is 4 o'clock p.m. today, where Katsina United is going to host Sunshine Stars at the Muhammadu Dikko Stadium. Lobby Stars will host Niger Tornadoes by the same time, 4 o'clock at the Abeku Stadium, while Akwa United will host Kwara United at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium. Shooting Stars will welcome Heartland FC, where Kano Pillars versus Remo Stars. That match is going to hold at the Sani Abacha Stadium. Rivers United versus Dakada at the Yakubu Gowon Stadium. While Rangers will welcome Plateau United at the Nnamdi Azikiwe Stadium. That is today. Abia Warriors versus Wiki Tories at the Okigwe Township Stadium. Nasarawa United versus Enyimba at the Lafayette Township Stadium. Enyimba going away in that fixture. Now, Gombe United versus MFM. That match is scheduled to hold tomorrow at the Pantami Stadium in Gombe. And these are the fixtures to look out for today. Do well by watching these matches today, devoid of violence. You know, Enyimba going away from home, it is their last match. They have to get that desired result, and everyone is happy that they have gotten that result. You know, it is left for Coach Finidi to marshal out the tactics today. You know, at a point at the Lafayette Township Stadium will be a better result for Enyimba. Now, keep the lockdown here on your Superstation, and I will be right back. And when we are back, we'll be heading to the AFCON and know what is going on today in the AFCON. We came to win, and so many teams have crashed out of this AFCON, and it is not a very good one, you know. We tipped Nigeria to go far in this tournament, but at the end of the day, they couldn't make it. But something is happening in AFCON, where CAF has fined Egypt $100,000 ahead of semi-final clash with the likes of Cameroon. Now, the Egyptian Football Federation has been fined $100,000 by CAF Disciplinary Board for failing to honor a pre-match press conference ahead of their AFCON 2021 quarterfinals clash with Morocco at the weekend. This was announced in a statement released on CAF website. It comes ahead of Pharaoh's semi-final tie with host Cameroon on Thursday. Now, the statement reads, the CAF Disciplinary Board has imposed a fine of 100,000 USD with 550 50,000 suspended to the Egypt Football Federation, that is the EFA, for breaching CAF Total Energies African Cup of Nations Cameroon 2021 media protocols and directive. This is after the Egypt FA failed to honor a media press conference on 29 January 2022 ahead of their match against Morocco in the Total Energy African Cup of Nations quarter-final in Amadou Ahidjo Stadium, which is part of the obligation for all participating teams. Now, media and CAF right holders had waited almost 2 hours for Egypt to arrive for the scheduled press conference. Egypt FA have 60 days to pay the 50,000 USD fine. The other 50,000 USD is suspended on the condition that Egypt FA are not found guilty with a similar offense during the Total Energy African Cup of Nations Cameroon 2021 as a result of the team failing to observe CAF decision and directive as agreed as the pre-tournament teams, association media and marketing meetings, and further amplified by the documentation and directive given to them upon their arrival to Cameroon. Now the question is, why will a whole team like Egypt not honor the CAF press conference when you know that this is one of the things that every journalist wants to know how you have prepared, what you are about to look out for, and how you are going to tackle the game, and they know these rules. And why did they objected against honoring the invitation? And well, I still hope that they need to face their fine and pay it accordingly. Now today we have the games to look out for today. Just to let you know that the semi-final leg of that AFCON is going to start today, where Senegal is going to face Burkina Faso. I don't know what you are going to make out of this game. You know, Senegal, a good team, but they have not lived up to expectation in this tournament. And again, Burkina Faso, they are no fluke. Remember, they are the one that ousted Tunisia out of that AFCON. You know, Tunisia ousted Nigeria, but lo and behold, Burkina Faso was able to hold their own. They locked up the shot after scoring just one goal and still going a one-man down. Yet they were held on to the final 90 minutes of that encounter. And again, they are going to face Senegal. You know, what are we to look out for in that game? Just make sure that you watch these games. Now, CAF, the Confederation of African Football, CAF, have turned down Ghana Football Association request to name a venue for next month 2022 AFCON World Cup playoffs against Nigeria. The GFA is seeking to move the game from Cape Coast Stadium to the Baba Yara Stadium, Kumasi. The Cape Coast Stadium is set to host Ghana Independence Celebration on March 6, and CAF has rejected the request, stating that it fell outside the time allowed for such, and as a result, the match is confirmed for the Cape Coast Stadium. The FIFA World Cup 2022 preliminary competition regulation in its Article 21 venues, kickoff times, and training sections stipulates that the venue of the match shall be set by the host association and or by the confederation. Confederation as applicable at least 3 months before the match in question is due to be played, with a statement from CAF. Now, 24th of December 2021 was the deadline set by CAF for participating national association to select the communicate to CAF their preferred venue of the playoff round of FIFA World Cup quarter-final African qualifiers. Now, on the 23rd of December 2021, GFA informed CAF that Cape Coast Stadium was the venue selected of the playoff round FIFA World Cup quarter-final African qualifiers. Now, this is what is happening in the Ghana camp. It is not a good one, really. You know, I brought you that news earlier some time ago that they wanted to select that stadium, Baba Yara Stadium, as the stadium Sports. Welcome to Sports Rush again, and not forgetting that we are on YouTube at Living Television, not forgetting our Facebook page at Living Radio, not forgetting that you need to go and download the Radio Garden in your Android phone. Download it on your Play Store, and also you can be able to enjoy what is going on in the world of sports in the #1 superstation, Living Radio, the voice of truth. Just look for Living Radio and you get it, and you are good to go. Now, welcome to you, where Manchester United forward Mason Greenwood has been released on bail after being questioned over the alleged rape and assault of a young woman. Police said on Wednesday the 20-year-old was arrested on Sunday after images and videos were posted online, and while he was still in the custody on Tuesday, he was further arrested on suspicion of sexual assault and threats to kill. Now, Greater Manchester police have not named the footballer, but said a 20-year-old man arrested on Sunday, January 30th, 2022, on suspension of the rape and assault of a woman has been released on bail pending further investigation. A spokeswoman for the force confirmed to AFP the man has been released on bail for everything. Following the striker's arrest, video game developer EA Sports said Greenwood has been removed from FIFA products. It said he has been taken out of active squad in FIFA 22 and suspended for appearing in FIFA Ultimate Team Packs and Ultimate Draft. Now, Sportswear FM 9 previously said it has suspended its relationship with the footballer. We are deeply concerned by the disturbing allegation and will continue to closely monitor the situation, a spokesman said. You know, this has been lingering since Sunday when that news broke out. It is not a good one for this guy. You know, having been accused of rape and assault and also threatening to kill. It is not a good one for this guy at 20, trying to rise up above the ranks, and this is what he is facing right now. It is not a good one. Will I say that this is uhuru for this guy? I don't think so, but I hope that at the end of the day that he will learn his lessons. Now let's move to the transfer gossip center. Where Manchester City, I beg your pardon, will do what they call to convince Borussia Dortmund striker Erling Braut Haaland to sign for them in the summer, despite knowing the Norway international would prefer a move to Real Madrid. While Haaland, 21, is, however, said to be in Real Madrid's plan right now, with the Spanish club instead focused on signing France forward Kylian Mbappe from Paris Saint-Germain in the summer. Remember, we heard that news that he has agreed for a contract with Real Madrid, and now let's see how it goes, whether they are still going to look for Haaland and also pairing him with Kylian Mbappe. And you know that Real Madrid is going to be a formidable team, a point and kick club as I call it. Now, Serbian striker Dusan Vlahovic at 22 said it was an easy decision to snub Arsenal for a move to glorious Juventus during the January transfer window. This man Vlahovic, Arsenal looked for him and they tried as much as possible to sign him. But what will you do when the likes of Juventus comes for you? The old lady of Turin, he said it was an easy decision to make, going there knowing fully well that trophies will not elude him this season. West Ham 23-year-old England midfielder Declan Rice, 23-year-old Sevilla centre-back Jules Koundé, and his fans teammate Arian Tchouameni, the 22-year-old midfielder from Monaco, have been shortlisted by Chelsea manager Thomas Tuchel as summer targets. Rice, who has rejected 2 contract offers from West Ham, is also a target for Manchester City and Manchester United. Now, former England international Ashley Cole is set to join Everton manager Frank Lampard backroom staff, while the Goddess in backside are also poised to bring in former midfielder Tim Cahill for a part-time role at Liverpool at the club. You know that Everton has appointed Lampard as their manager, and this man is wanting to do something unique, unlike what he did with Chelsea. I believe and I wish this man a good luck at Everton. Now, Manchester United have asked players, including 28-year-old France midfielder Paul Pogba, to delay a decision over their future at the club until they appoint a new manager. You know, Pogba contract run out in the summer. Now, West Brom manager Valérien Ismaël's future at the club is in doubt, with the Baggies having won just one of their last 7 games in the championship. The job of a manager is hiring and firing, and I won't be surprised if this man is fired at the end of the day. Now, Newcastle United have had a 40 million bid for Napoli 25-year-old Spain midfielder Fabian Ruiz turned down, but the Magpies are expected to renew their interest in the summer. Arsenal are said to have also shown interest. What do you say when you have the likes of Newcastle, a big money spender, looking for players just that they will not go to relegation? And I'm happy with what they are doing. I hope that at the end of the day that this team will go on and on and on and on and do well for themselves. Now, Newcastle goals Eddie Howe will also go back in for Steven Botman